So market wants big Fed rate cut. So what will really happen next is absolutely important for the market and for the entire stock market. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how the stocks will react and also how NVIDIA will react because it's one of the most volatile stock in the stock market right now because after the earnings, the stock didn't have a chance really to pump or show its true nature of pumping after the good earnings. So this is just because of how the market was going and also with the Fed news and all in the interest rates and all this kind of stuff mixed. So the stock really couldn't perform really good. So now the first thing first, I'm going to talk about the investors are expecting something really big from Fed. So what that means, of course, they are expecting the Fed to cut at least by 0.5%. So this is just an expectation that they're putting on Fed. Of course, that by 0.5%, they will be cutting the rate. That is day after tomorrow. So they are betting very big on the rate cut of the Federal Reserve this week. So, and also, honestly, thanks to the part of the some muted inflation and the near-term growth concern in the world's biggest economy, that is United States of America. So the rate cut that traders are expecting, I'm not talking about the traders, you and me, I'm talking about the traders, the big whales, the banks, like the institutions or the hedge funds, they are expecting at least 60% of the chance that Fed will lower its benchmark lending rate by 0.5 percentage point. That would be honestly bigger. But if they really do that, the market will really pump massively. But if they go 0.25, the market will drop very, very heavily. So 4.875% with at least two more reduction over the final two meetings of this year, 2024. So this all to be said, of course, guys, make sure that you are not gambling in the stock market. You are not taking some kind of stupid positions in any kind of stocks so that you are getting stuck and you will honestly lose a lot of money, because I don't know what's your account sizes, because I know this is for sure that you guys will be using margin a lot. So be very careful with your positions. So benchmark 2 years note yield, of course, have fallen more than full percentage points since the start of the third quarter. To be noted, a massive downside move that has taken the paper for 2 years low of 3.549%. So I'm going to test something very important here. Let's see what will be the outlook in the stock market after the Fed rate will be applied on Wednesday. But if they apply for 0.25 basis point, honestly, the market will drop very heavily. But if they go for 0.50, the market might pump, but again, it might again drop very heavily because of the two reasons. Because we don't want the aggressive rate cut very soon. I mean, we don't want that. We don't want as soon as possible, because even that is very bad for market. But again, on the other hand, that also is, it's kind of like a good news that what traders are expecting and Fed is doing that and it's happening. So on that basis, the market might pump. But on the other hand, as I told you, if the Fed is going a little bit aggressive on the rate cut, that will be very bad for stock market. So now, here's the thing. So focusing on the bond market, the role and its role is to be 60 by 40 portfolio. The Saxo Bank strategist Althea, I don't know how to pronounce the name, says the treasury yield might be overestimating the likelihood of a recession while underpricing the risk that inflation could reaccelerate. So I'll read that again. Look at you. So Treasury yield might be overestimating the likelihood of recession while underpricing the risk that inflation could reaccelerate. So here is a very important point to really catch. So several factors like including rising food prices, easier access to credit could lead inflation to resurge, not research, resurge. So now, now inflation will exceed 2.5% over the next year in 2025. So inflation, if it goes 2025 to 2.5%, so again, the inflation is going higher. And what will Fed do? On the other hand, the traders are really betting by 2025, Fed will really cut down the interest rate so smoothly but also kind of aggressively, and that would be much better for the market, and we will be getting out of the recession. These are the hopes from the Fed. But if the inflation goes up, let's say inflation goes to 2.5%, so then the case will be different. The Fed might not cut the rate, they might pause cutting the rate, and again the scenario will be different. But again, as I'm telling you, we can never ever expect inflation data to be positive or negative by next months or in the coming months. So because it all depends on the world economy, how the world economy is running, how the customers are buying, selling, whatever. It all depends on that. But again, accurately, you can never ever predict. But all you can do is, of course, you can hope that it will be better. But I'm telling you, if it comes over 2.5%, that will be bad, and that will be nasty for the market again. But I don't think so. Never it happened in the history. The stock market was really so smooth and everything was really nice, and interest rates were really honestly down, and the markets were really going very smooth. So this never happened. Of course, there might be problems again and again, and so this is the cycle of the stock market, guys. So I'm keep on telling to you, be careful with your positions in the stock market. Do not use a lot of leverage or margin if you are trading these kind of stocks, blue chip stocks, because you might get trapped and you might lose a lot of money, and you will be forced to close the position and you will lose a lot of money. If you want to know more, the link is down in the description and you can join. We trade every single day trade, swing trade, and long term. But if the market is nasty, we protect all the members not to take the trade on that particular day, so they will be protected and not to take any losses in the market. So let's talk about NVIDIA a little bit and see where NVIDIA is going. NVIDIA is trading right now at $116.63 at the time I'm recording this video. So what I see here, NVIDIA is making a nice and beautiful flush on a downside. Well, I cannot tell it's beautiful. Of course, it's nasty. So that's what I'm seeing. But NVIDIA has a high chances to go to $110, even to $107. But if that goes, let's say if 0.25 interest rate got announced on Wednesday, so NVIDIA is flushing down super hard. So be careful with your positions in NVIDIA. But if you're going long term, if you're absolutely fully on a cash, that's absolutely okay. But if you're going for the short term and if you are going for the swing trade, be careful. Again, you might get hit by the stock market. You might get the burnout. You might lose a lot of money. So we don't want that. We never ever want to lose money in stock market. The only reason we are here in the stock market is to make money. We are not here to lose money, guys. Of course, no one ever participate in stock market to lose money. We are here to make money consistently on a daily basis or on a swing trade basis or on a long-term basis, doesn't matter. But again, focus on a good trade. If you want to know more and good and clean trades, the link is down in the description. You can come and trade with us and we will let you know when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when everyone should buy, when everyone should sell, exact buying and selling points you have, short and cover points you have. When the market is confused and bad, we we announced to the members not to take any stupid trades and not to take unnecessary losses. So this is very important because of course you never want to have a red day. So rather you will not trade. That would be much better, honestly. So be careful with your positions. Be careful with your accounts, guys, because it's just 48 hours from now and you will be seeing the massive flush or massive pump in the stock market. But mostly what I'm seeing here, we'll be seeing massive bleeding in the stock market, or the following day will be massive red in the stock market after the Fed rate cut announcement. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe the channel and support the channel. And the link is down in the description. You can join the group and trade with us and buy and sell stocks with us and with the right knowledge. I'm talking this with my more than a decade of experience. That's the reason I tell you, come to the right place and trade with us and make money consistently. Thank you so much for watching. Probably see you in the next video.